It's so important to manage the stream data in the data lake. With the data lake, we can manage a stream data. Stay with me, I'm going to show you how to use the streaming inside the data lake.
Use data lake for streaming data. All of this data we have explored up to this point has been a static data file. However, many data analytics scenarios involve streaming data that must be processed in near real time. For example, you may need to capture recording emitted by Internet of Things device and store them in a table as they occur. Spark structured streaming, a typically stream processing solution involves constantly recording a stream of data from a source, optionally processing it to select a specific file, aggregate, and group value. Otherwise, manipulate the data and writing the result to the sink. Prepare Spark that include a native support for streaming data through Spark Structured Streaming, an API that is based on the boundless data frame, in which streaming data is occupied for processing. A Spark Structured Streaming data frame can read data from many different kinds of streaming sources, including network, bar, real-time message, breaking service such as the Azure Event Hub or a file Kafka or a file location. Streaming with a delta table, you can use a delta table as a resource or a sink for Spark structured streaming. For example, you could capture a stream for real time from an IoT device and write the stream directly in the data lake table as a sink, enabling by using a query to the table to see the latest stream data. Or you could read a data table as a streaming source, enabling you constant report new as added table. Using a data table as a streaming source is this following PySpark example that I will show you. A delta lake table is used to store detail of internet sales order. A stream is created that read data from the delta lake table folder as a new delta appended. So I am going to import my type, my function, and then my stream data frame that spark.read the stream format delta option in your change true and load it into a delta intern order. After reading the data from the delta table into a streaming data frame, you can use the Spark Structured Streaming API to process it into the example above. The data frame is simply displayed, but you would use a Spark Structured Streaming to aggregate the data over jumper window. For example, to count the number of the order placed every minute, and send the aggregation result to a downstream process for near real-time visualization.